Welcome back everyone, back to Truthlight Gaming, where the gaming is fun. Back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Right, let's get into it, guys. To wake up to something. Who is it? I don't know you. You must leave. You were having a nightmare? Man, you really were having a bad dream. Even I feel bad. A nightmare? My long sleep has given me so much to think about. Your awakening? I have nothing to say to a stranger like you. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. You can say that again. Do you know something? Talk about Sephiroth. Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secret hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? You start first. That's how it is. So Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago, and about the Genova project. He was missing, but has just recently reappeared. He has taken many lives and is seeking the promised land. Now it's your turn. Sorry, I cannot speak. Oh, that's okay. It was probably depressing anyway. Hearing your stories is yet another sin for me. More nightmares should come to me now than I previously had. Now please leave. Now what you want to do is you talk to him again, and then when you come back, he will let you speak to him. I'll go over that when we come back. Oh my god, it's Sephiroth! Where have you been? Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what a reunion is. Genova will be at the reunion. Genova will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Now listen to this bit very carefully, guys. Go over that and rewind to that little bit and you might just get it. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibel. If you wish to know more, come. Reunion calamity from the skies. And then he throws something at you. Ow! Sephiroth! Ouch! Why? Why would you throw a ball at me? Anyway, we picked that up. That was the destruct materia. It's pretty good. I'll go over that later. Can't really do a lot in this mansion after that. But we can do one thing. Let's go back towards the cave here. What we want to do is we want to speak to the coffin again, to the mysterious character after this battle. Here's a new enemy. He can do quite a lot of damage, guys. He has ice too. For us at the moment, that is quite a lot of damage. So you want Yuffie at hand to use her ability, and you want to use White Wind. You want hypers, and you want your limit breaks, Aqualung, Beta, same kind of thing. From the beginning, it will do a little bit damage to him. Eventually he will do quite a bit damage to one of your characters. He might even take out a character or two, so you want to be pretty careful because he's doing quite a lot of damage and you might not realise it. It's hard to get bio on him. I'm not even sure if you can. Remember to, before you go from after speaking to Sephiroth or just before, to make sure you're either healed up just before you go to down towards the mansion or just afterwards, because you might be out of MP after the boss battle from the last episode. If you haven't seen that, go take a look at that episode for the code there for the mansion key, so you can get down here and so you can get the character and you can talk to Sephiroth there. There's quite a lot of bats. Match magic's good for this area. In fact, these bats are probably a good equivalent to the tree root things that we use to get others from. They're also really good because there's a group of them. It'll take 3 match magics, but eventually you'll destroy them. It's good because there's a lot of enemies and it will help you with your limit breaks here. So this is a good area to level up your limit breaks if you haven't already before the next bit, because it's going to be quite tough to find a decent group of enemies. There you go. I did level up my limit breaks here. Pretty much to almost full. You want to talk to the coffin again if you can get there. I'm just going to run away from this enemy here. Right, if we can get it, there we go. What you want to say is, who are you? At least tell us your name. I was with Shinra Manufacturing in administrative research with the Turks. And now we get the character Vincent. Oh, you do not understand how long I've been waiting to say that. I have no affiliation with the Turks anymore. Cloud, formerly a soldier. You were also with Shinra. Then do you know Lucretia? Who? Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Gave birth? Wasn't Genova Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia. She was an assistant to the professional guest of the Genova project. Beautiful Lucretia. A human experiment. There you go, guys. There was no way to cancel out that. I couldn't stop it. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected most, face the worst. Okay, boring story number 1. Right, and now what you have to do is you just walk out, and he will say this. Wait. If I go with you, will I meet Hojo? Dunno, but we're after him and Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucretia. Alright, I have decided to go with you. Huh? Oh great, just what I needed. Being a former Turk, I may be able to help you. Alright then. And we get Vincent! Yes! Finally. Guys, Vincent is no doubt my favourite character to Cloud. He is one of the equivalents. There's one more character, and then we have all the characters of the game, folks. He is my 3rd favourite character, and you're going to be knowing him because he's basically one of my favourite characters in every single Final Fantasy. If you know Square Enix, you know that he is going to be, in some shape or form, he's going to be part of the gang. I'm glad that in this one you actually get to play him. After I played this game a few times, I actually really enjoyed playing as him. His character is quite unique and similar to some of the other characters, especially one of the original Final Fantasies. If you know the one I'm talking about, it'll be 4 and 5. The one of the main characters is similar to Sid's character design and his limit breaks, and I'll go over them later on once we get to that significant last character. And here you go, Vincent. He wields the gun, which is really good because he is the best long-range character. Yuffie doesn't do as much damage as she could with her weapon at the start, but we are going to beef up her weapon and some of the other things. I like to throw in Red Sif now and again, and a bit of Tifa, but my main characters are Cloud, Tifa and Vincent. For remainder, I like to use Tifa a lot and Red Sif. Not so much Barrett and Yusuf there, but let's carry on, folks. If you haven't got the levels, I do insist leveling up here to at least level 29 to 30s. This next bit's going to be hard, and equip both enemy skill materia because we're going to get a few enemy skills in this next area. But here we are, we're putting the silver amulets on next weapons. What you want for this area is either the fairy rings or the white capes. You want to protect against darkness, and you want, in case of if you got them, petrify or stone is pretty good for this next area as well. There's going to be a lot to be doing. There's a boss battle again. He'll have the enemy skill. You can only get it one more time after this, so it's probably good to get it here. In this next episode, there's going to be a weapon for Cloud. Is his Yutsumitsu, or whatever it's called. There's two different blades that are similar. They're close to the same kind of blade as Sephiroth. It's a long katana sword, and it's one of the best weapons that Cloud can wield at the moment. We're going to start getting lots of summoning materia, lots of other materia, so we're going to be doing a bit of a swap around a little bit. Make sure you have steel materia. You can steal some ethers or turbo ethers, I think. In the next area, there's a few enemies that you can steal from. But the next couple of episodes are going to be the last couple of episodes that you kind of need steel for. And then we need to upgrade it to mug, where we're going to mug a few different enemies in the next disc. But right now, all we really need is restore enemy skill. Revive if you have it, if you want to use that. Confuse if you want to use confuse. Heal if you want to use heal, because you want to level it up so that you can use Ensuna if you haven't got White Wind. If you're using just normal magic and you don't want to use anything else, fire, ice and lightning, earth, they're really good. They're the basics of magic. And then you want restore and revive and heal, therefore your healing stuff. And then steel. You want sense if you want to know the enemies. Time mystery for gravity and haste. And the destruct materia, which I believe defends you against the barrier. So it'll be protect and it'll be shell. That's pretty much all the materia that we pretty much have at the moment, so I'll go over the rest later. You have the all elemental if you've gotten them from the mansion and the other place, and added effect and added cut. They're really good. The Deathblow materia, you want to equip Odin with elemental and Deathblow with the added effect, or the added cut, or whatever it's called. They're both good combinations there, folks. You want to make sure you stock up on tents, Phoenix Downs here. You want to definitely stock up on Turbo others and others from the last area. If you want to go back and get those, then if you're ready, let's go, guys. Let's carry on. These enemies become quite daunting. Again, Aqualung, White Wind, Beta is good to go. Put on your hypers. If you haven't got enough, go back and get some hypers. Also tranquilizers, if you want to use tranquilizers in the area, this is probably a good area to use it. Put all your characters to the back row, because now you've got two characters that are long range, and you can use the long range materia on Cloud there, guys, so you can attack from the back row. That will also help with defense. It's very good to only use a couple materia, because that will also stop them from doing so much damage. You're going to be using a lot of Phoenix Downs here, guys. The Deathblow materia is really good with paired with Vincent. There's a gun later on, I'll explain why. Deathblow materia will be really good because it will up his attack power of his gun by almost doubling it. So it's really good to use that combination soon. But he's one of the best with Deathblow, but you can use it with different characters. So don't worry, folks, I will be going over that later on. As for the enemies, there's not much to them. Again, bio's good, any magic's good. As you saw towards the beginning when we came here with Sephiroth, he used lightning free, ice free, and fire free. They're pretty decent around this area as well. You can run into some quite beastly dragons here, so that's why I said you need quite defensive armor. The silver armor is one of the best in this point, so you want at least the 3 characters for those. Vincent does come with one. I believe the Cat's Sif comes with one. Kate Sith, he comes with silver armor, and so I think Yuffie comes with one, so that equals to 3. I think you can buy them, I'm not entirely sure, but that's all for this episode, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, turn on that notification bell, and thanks for watching, and come back and watch the next episode. Thank you, I'll see you next one.